What are NADEX spreads? What are NADEX spreads? NADEX spreads are derivative instruments that are based on the underlying asset. We use NADEX spreads to trade momentum. We can use NADEX spreads in place of E-mini futures, or Forex. There are different types of NADEX spreads, and you can use the different expirations types for different purposes. The 2-hour NADEX spreads offers plenty of opportunity for taking advantage of quick moves. And it offers plenty of opportunity for getting in at the edge of the spread to increase your reward to risk ratio for bigger percent returns. When trading spreads, we don't need to exit them, we can just leave them on and let them profit period, or come back from a loss and go into profit. We can exit early as per our mental stop loss if we want. We can let them expire, or we can take the profits early. The nice thing about trading NADEX spreads is that you can get a NADEX account and trade momentum on the futures markets and Forex without having to go through the complications of obtaining and maintaining a futures or Forex account. You can fund your account with even just $100 to get started, and with a good NADEX spreads strategy or system, you could very well start making money right away. But you need a good system, or a strategic approach, and that's where we come in. We create and sell these NADEX spreads strategies and systems, and in fact we even have a NADEX spreads coaching program for teaching you how to learn NADEX spreads, which is quite powerful. Now back to the NADEX spread concept. We can also trade these NADEX spreads on the daily expiration NADEX spread. These NADEX daily spreads give us a lot of opportunity to ride momentum throughout the day. The range of the daily spread is usually quite large, and the benefit of trading the daily spread is that we can position trade before the markets start to open the next day, because we can get in the night before with a daily NADEX spread. So we can take advantage of an overnight move and possibly make a wad of cash the next day with very little relative risk. And then also intraday we can ride momentum with these daily spreads, because the daily spreads have great deltas, and we can ride momentum moves to go grab a bunch of cash off of these intraday swings. So the advantage of trading NADEX spreads versus NADEX binary options is that you can now go directly collect cash from momentum. Whatever you achieve in price action you get to keep in profits. On the other hand, the nice thing about a NADEX spread is that you don't have to worry about in the money or out of the money. And if you actually make a few points of profit, you get to keep those few points. Whereas, if you had an out of the money NADEX binary option and then you expired right below the in the money point, you would lose whatever you had in the position. So therefore trading NADEX spreads can be a much more stable way for a lot of people to trade. And in fact, you can make absolute fortunes when you learn how to ride intraday swings and moves in coordination that with a good delta NADEX spread. Check out our various NADEX spreads products and our NADEX spreads coaching program. I think you'll be very happy you did. Here are the NADEX spreads specs taken from the NADEX website.